Hi there, how's it going? Are you good? Great. Right then, so here we are with episode number 2 of Barely Even posting 3 times a year. And we've still got the AV receiver sitting here, looking a little worse for wear. Now, a lot of you guys are kind of funny. You've been leaving comments in the comments section below because that's where comments get left. The first thing I just wanted to point out is that there's a label on the cover of this AV receiver that says this thing gets fairly hot. Onkyo are familiar with that, which is why they've left that label there. And one guy was suggesting, and I even thought about doing this, is using a fan to keep it cool. Well, news that I discovered last night by accident. Let me just turn this to its side. Wow, I keep forgetting how heavy this actually is. Gotta get my fingers underneath it. Like so. Put that there. Ooh, what is that? That looks like a fan. Finger in there. Spinny, spin, spin. That's a fan. Oops. Other side. Oh, no way. Twin fans. Nice. Oops. Yeah, so it does have cooling, and I'm pretty sure that's sufficient. Well, it's going to be all right now, isn't it? A couple other people suggested, or one other person suggested, maybe I send it off to somebody called Mark, who will be able to fix it. I bet he can't. Wondering what all the noise is about. I started sneezing as soon as I dropped that. Wow, as soon as I hit record, I sneezed 2 more times. My nose is knackered. Right, take 2. If I sneeze again, I'm going to take more of you apart. I'm just kidding, I'm going to take you apart anyway. Somebody in the comments was asking me what speakers I was using on the surrounds. This is one of the pairs of speakers I was using. These were actually sent to me by a company. I don't remember what company it was. Actually, hang on. You can tell they're basically surround speakers by that wall bracket, but they're crispy and clear, which is one of the reasons I haven't taken them apart. The rear speakers I was using, I think I was using these on the sides, but the rear speakers I was using were the Iowa speakers that you've seen on the channel before. Full range Iowa speakers. You don't really need full range in your surround setup unless they're on the front. Your rears and your sides can be something like this. In my opinion, your most important speakers, the ones you really should spend most of your money on, your fronts, left and your right, your center channel. If you have a center channel, you don't always need a center channel because something like this can decode the center and stick it into your left and your right. Then you get a phantom center, which is always nice. The third most important speaker in your setup should be a sub, not no mid-range bull crap. You want something decent, something that'll get to at least 20 hertz, at least minimum. And if you want something that'll get a little lower than that and you can't afford it for whatever reason, get a tactile transducer and stick it to your sofa or your chair or whatever you've got, which is what I've done. So I really enjoy movies when I sit there and watch them. And the speakers, this is okay with 4 ohms. When I had it here in this room, what I was doing is using the pre-outs on the front because my front speakers are these. Now, I don't really think I can do much better than these. I mean, I could spend more money and get something else, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be better. But yeah, that's what I've been using. Whoops. I wish I could play music without being copyright striked. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out all the wires that you see here. These. I'm just gonna like yank them all off. Oh yeah, I've got a little friend here. A little friend that I need to introduce you to by the name of Scissors. This guy's going to help me remove some of these wires, like when they don't. Oh, that was fairly easy to. Yep. Okay. Like this one here, this grey one. This, I could probably lift the entire thing up by pulling on this. Yep. So something like that. It's just going to get snipped. Riker. So nice and sharp. Not for long though. But yeah, that was a nice sound. You can tell I'm bored. Alright, so we have this right here, which is connected to this back panel, but nothing else. PC in. Never used that in my life. Alright, so I was sitting here pulling on this, and then I've realised I've missed out a screw. Ah, there it is. Pretty sure most of you know what the back of a PC looks like. Imagine if it looked like this. Alright, so what do we do with all this then? Take it apart. Swing this around, like so. Managed to loosen this. Oh, that's heavy. That is most of the weight of the AV receiver, I reckon. Alright, well, who wants it? Let me know in the comments, and I'll be sure to ignore your message. Alright, let's take this off. Oops, music. Nice bass line. That's like chewing gum. Alright, that was interesting. I'd say that's probably about 15 kg. In the previous video, when I tilted this onto its front like that, somebody left a comment saying something about all of the weight of this going onto the plastic knob. It does feel plastic, but it also feels metal. So how can we test to see if this is metal or plastic? Plastic or not plastic? That's metal. I can see the silver behind the paint. Metal. Alright, let's see if this front end comes off. Seeing as though I've unscrewed everything, it should do. Let's give it a pull. Give it a... Wow, this heat sink's sharp. Oh, alright. Fair enough. I'll give that about 4 kg. I think I'll probably keep this. Alright, so all these screws right here have come off the front, the sides and the bottom of this section, in which there are those two fans. So those fans are 12 volt. I'm pretty sure they blow towards the heatsink, and then the air rises up out of the top. This has been the second video of the year. That means there's one video left, and then that'll be all. So I'll catch you in the next one.